Another day, another crack to fill. Till it's just right. Oh, Heavenly Father, many a saint has heard your voice through their dreams, which makes me wonder, what could it all mean? Yes, that's it. A reminder. Things were so different back then. The girls never talked back. People had principles. And I had a family. And what of things now? We're lucky we even have 2 girls this summer. And even then, how's that all working out? No. Remember her lessons, Adira. Do not think like that. You must not be distracted. We're improving day by day. Change will not happen in an instant. And it's all up to me. Well, another day is ahead of us. Best get started.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Psst. Holly.
Please, 5 more minutes.
What do you mean 5 more minutes? Jeez, I'm not your mom.
No. This can't happen.
Did you hear that? That sounded like Adira. I'm going down to check it out.
I'll go with you.
Sure. Hey. About what happened last night. Never mind. Maybe later.
No.
Look at you now. She sculpted this herself. hand-painted, I believe. Oh, she loved this one so very much. Viv, I'm sorry. So sorry.
Sister Adira?
Ah, good. Sister Annalyn, I need you to... oh, you. Yes, of course. You two. Forgive me. I seem to have lost track of time. My mind, it wanders sometimes.
Is everything okay?
Of course not. Just look at this. Broken and shattered. How? How did this happen?
Sister Adira, will you see? Will you see?
There's something very wrong with this place. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I think this place is haunted. And I know how stupid that sounds, but look, you need to believe us. We went down here last night and the statues, they were moving.
Excuse me?
You can ask Holly. I swear I'm not making this up. Holly, tell her.
Holly? Is this true?
Yes.
What did you see? Details. I need to know the details.
Well, we also heard chanting.
What kind of chanting?
Like prayers. Everywhere. Like it was coming from the convent itself.
Now, here's the part where I'm really, really hoping you've got a logical explanation for what we just saw. Anything to just explain what we saw the other night.
Interesting. Very interesting. And the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God." Luke 1:30.
Sister Adira, what are you...
What you have just described to me fits many of the miracles we've recorded throughout history. Concrete statues, their lips moving as if in prayer. Accounts of the Virgin Mary weeping tears of blood. Perhaps you are hearing the calling. Though still, we can't be too sure.
Excuse me? What we saw? It definitely wasn't a miracle.
And you believe yourself to be an expert on that matter, Gabriella?
Well, no, but...
Haunted was the word I believe you used. Oh, dear child, there's no such things as ghosts. When we pass, our souls go to one of two places, heaven or hell. And from what you've told me, we just might be fortunate enough to find ourselves in the presence of angels.
Wow. Wow. There's no changing your mind, is there?
Well, in the coming days, hopefully I can change yours. There are records and books on this matter. Right here in this very room, if I'm not mistaken. Though it seems I have let this place go. Well, no matter. I have two able-bodied young women with me. Yes, that is something we can do. A good first step. Starting today, I'd like you to assist me with fixing up this convent, starting with this room. Outside, to the left down the hallway, is a closet. Get us some mops and brooms.
Whatever.
As for my dear Teresa here, I shall pick up the pieces. This will take weeks of work. But if what she said is true, then this all better be fixed by the time... That's all right. It's all right, Adira. This is another reminder. Her reminder. Yes, I will do it then. I'll put you back together, so she can see the fruits of my labor. And it will all be perfect. Not a single crack. Almost like it never happened.
Sister Adira? I'll just be on my way, sister.
Oh. Whatever happened to your little friend? We tried, and we pried until his horn was all but gone. But it wasn't enough, was it? You cried, but we still did it. Because we cared for you. We needed to try. We needed to make sure the horns were all gone.
Holly, I could really use a hand here.
Yeah, sure. Coming.
Careful now. You don't want to drop that. Put it right over there. There you go. Oh, just look at that. Looking better already.
Sister Adira? If we're gonna mop this side, I think we're gonna need to move some of the tables over here.
Yes. Move them to the sides. Gabriella, can you handle that part of the room? Gabriella?
Yeah, sure.
Very good. As for those boxes over there, Holly, kindly stack them onto the side.
Sure thing. Huh? I wonder if...
What are you looking at?
Oh, I just found some old papers.
Let me see. Oh, I almost forgot about these. I compiled them myself, you know, all those years ago. Pass me that stack over there, will you? I will take these back to my study. They will be helpful in the coming days. Please continue cleaning the room. And Holly, these documents are convent property, and as such, it is ill manners to go looking through them without permission. I may not always be watching, but God always knows.
Yes, sorry. I'll remember that.
See to it that you do.
So, we gotta talk about what just happened?
Yeah. What do you think happened?
You know how in movies, the kids tell the adults they've seen a ghost or something, and then no one believes them? I kind of wish that happened. Because now, well, I don't know what exactly is going through her head. But this is all just wrong. To be honest, I'd rather pretend it was all just a bad dream. It's easier to just forget, you know?
Yeah. It's all so strange. But maybe strange isn't always a bad thing.
Are you serious?
Okay, hear me out. Just think about it. What we saw last night was something scary, but it was also something different. It sounds almost magical. Like in the Queens of Half Night. When they spotted the White Wolf prowling along the East Wing, it was up to Kylie and her friends to figure out what was going on. There's always some sort of mysterious incident that binds the characters together. And I mean, it's not like we were hurt or anything.
I don't believe this.
I'm just saying, what about you? Have you ever seen anything like it before?
No. And if I had it my way, I'd never want to see anything like it again.
But just think about it. You mentioned movies. Maybe it's just like that. The heroes find something mysterious, something they can't explain, and then they work together to find out what it is. Like it or not, that's kind of the situation we're in.
The movies I was thinking of were the ones where people die. You know? Horror movies. Newsflash, Holly. The world isn't some fairy tale.
But
Jesus! You just believe anything they want you to, don't you?
no, it's not like that. I'm just saying.
Did you hear her back there? All this talk of miracles and angels and demons.
Well, I'm not saying she's right, but who knows? Maybe she's on to something. If there's anyone who might have an idea, it's her.
Adira is an old woman who believes in a lot of things. And the last thing she needs right now is someone encouraging her. Ugh! I can't do this. It's bad enough that I'm spending my summer stuck here, but now this. I did not sign up for this. And why'd you even come here last night? Were you just trying to scare me? Is that it?
No! It wasn't like that!
Well, congrats! You succeeded. And look where we are now.
Look, let's just calm down. I'm really sorry if I made you mad.
Please, you apologize all the time, and you never mean it.
Maybe you're right. I do say sorry a lot, don't I? So I'll stop that. You don't like me. I get it. And that's fine. I honestly don't like myself that much either. It must be nice. Nice to be able to look people in the eyes and talk back and sneak things in and get into all sorts of fights like it's nothing. But that's the thing. I can't be like you. But I'm not the source of your problems here, okay? Whatever you did to land yourself here, that's on you. It's not my fault you got caught going to your wild parties where you do drugs and make out with boys or whatever.
Is that why you think I'm here?
Well,
First off, even if I did do all those things, there ain't anything wrong with that. But I never snuck out to any wild parties, never did drugs, and I never made out with boys. It was a sleepover. I confessed. She didn't feel the same way. The look on her face, I'll never forget it. Next thing I know, I'm the talk of the school. Rumors everywhere. And of course, they reach my mom. That's it, okay? And if you still think that somehow that's all my fault, I've got nothing more to say to you.
I'm really sorry. That does suck.
my family. We weren't born into the faith. When my dad passed away, Mama I guess she just needed something, anything, to fill the void. And then, well, it started with a friend. She told her about the lovely and supportive community they had. And I suppose they told her the exact type of stories she wanted to hear. And so, just like that, I was enrolled in a new school. New traditions, new community. Ended up working out really well for her, but not for me. I used to be Gabby to her. Now, I'm just Gabriella. So forgive me for being a bit skeptical when it comes to people like you. And Adira? Oh, I know her type. Someone like me's never gonna get in her good graces.
People like that, they can be pretty stubborn.
That's putting it lightly. Come on, she's had me pegged from the moment I got here. So, I made up my mind as soon as I stepped foot at this oh-so-holy convent. I'll just give her exactly what she's expecting. Best to just show them what they want to see early on. Spare them the disappointment.
You're not wrong. The fall's real bad when people don't see it coming.
Is that what happened to you? You know what? Whatever. It's getting real stuffy in here. I'm gonna take a break.
Wait! It's always like this. Hey,
Hey. I think I'm leaving.
how are you gonna do that?
I'll sneak out. Preferably before nightfall.
It's a long way to the nearest town. Are you just gonna walk? I don't think that's very safe.
Well, who knows? Once I get to the roads, maybe I can hitchhike or something.
That still doesn't sound very safe.
Glad to see that you're suddenly concerned for me.
Look, I'm sorry. God, you're right. I really should stop saying that. Back at home, my mom would always take us to these church meetups. We'd have to smile a lot, engage in their small talk, make sure every little thing we said was something they just loved to hear. There'd be hell to pay if we ever got anything wrong. I guess old habits die hard.
We?
Oh, yeah. My sister. We'd read the Kylie Taylor books together. Mom would kill us if she ever found out, so we had to do it while everyone else was asleep. We'd come up with all these scenarios, finding a secret door that would take us to other worlds, waking up one day to find out we had magic powers. And I know, it may all seem like silly fairy tales to you, but it was fun. It made things easier. I guess we both just wanted so badly to be part of something special. Something different.
I see. Your sister, she didn't join you here?
She's not here anymore.
I'm sorry. Do you want to talk about it?
Maybe I should. Where do I even start?
Hey, take your time.
I kept it up for a long time, you know. Was all smiles and nods at her funeral. But even then, I could feel everyone's stares. I could hear what they were whispering about her. About me. And then, just a few months after, nothing. We moved out her stuff, put it in little boxes, and just packed it all away. We would eat our meals as a family of 3. They would continue to go to their parties and religious meetups. I even started to forget what her name sounded like. I couldn't stand it. I had a pretty bad breakdown after that. Stopped going to school. Stopped going to church. Even stopped eating for a while.
It's the silence, isn't it? Digs deep. Worse than any noise. Do you feel like screaming just so anyone, notices?
Yeah.
Mind if I join you?
Be my guest. I hate it. Having to follow all these rules. Every goddamn day! Every time we spoke out of line. Every time we messed up. Till I got everything right! Till I learned how to never mess up!
What the? That looks bad.
What was that sound? Oh, no, 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 no! Crown glass. Oh, she modelled it after the Saint Chapelle, the light it cast in the morning. Years of history, sacred history, all gone. Just when we were in the middle of fixing things, preparing for... You! Corinthians!
What?
Do you not know that our bodies are temples? And this temple was her body!
It wasn't... It was an accident.
You butchered my home!
Stop! Just stop it! I did it. It was me.
I have been so kind to you. To both of you. And this is what you do to me!
Hey!
It's fine, Gabriella.
What thought, what force seized you to assault the house of God?
She didn't mean to. We were just playing a game, and I guess Holly ended up throwing the stone a bit too hard. That's all.
A game? So this is the work of your idle hands, then? In that case, I'll be sure to... No, 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 no. That will not do. Violence is never the answer. Lord, give me the strength to see clearly. Let's take a step back now, shall we? Even if there was no malice in your actions, that doesn't fix the damage you've caused. I shall be telling your parents about this.
You don't have to go that far. She already said...
That matter is final, Gabriella. After all, who else will I charge for the damages? Next, the both of you will pick up every last bit of glass from the floor. Am I clear?
Yes.
Fine.